Okay, to remove the front brakes and rotors from the 2001 Honda CR-V, you can lift the car, remove the wheel. You're gonna have to get loose these bolts. The bottom one, the top one, 14 millimeter, get them loose. And you're gonna remove the brake caliper. Remove the caliper, and then we're gonna press the piston with this tool right here. This tool right here. Put them in here with the plate, twist it, and that's how you compress the caliper. Now we can remove the brakes. Then the other one. Okay, now that we remove the brake pads and the caliper is off, we're gonna compress that with the tool. And to remove the brake caliper bracket, is gonna be 2 bolts. This one here and this one here with a 17 millimeter socket. Get them loose and remove the bracket. The two 17 millimeter bolts are off. So now we can remove the bracket. Now to remove the rotor, it's gonna be 2 Phillips right here. This one goes, if you can go manually, you're gonna need an impact screwdriver. So let me try. Okay, to get these ones too loose, if you don't have a punch screwdriver, a special punch screwdriver, I'm trying to drop in a screenshot on the video so you guys can see it, but you don't have it, you're gonna need a screwdriver that fits in there. Make sure it has a good hold. You put them in there. You're gonna grab a hammer and you're gonna hit them in here. You're gonna punch it and at the same time twist it. That will help you. So when I have those loose, we're gonna get them loose. Once it's loose, put them on the side. What we're gonna do, we're gonna grab a hammer and we're gonna hit them right here on between the studs, so it can come get loose. So there's my rotor there. Bam. So at this point we can go ahead and open the box, get the new rotors. It's from Amazon, the whole kit. I think came out like 60 or 70 bucks, I think. Both of the rotors on the brakes for left and right side. So we have first rotor here. So when you install new rotors, it comes in the bag, and the bag has some type of sealant or oil. So you're gonna have to make sure to clean the surface. So we're gonna clean the surface. What I use is gonna be whatever you have, this carburetor cleaner or anything. So I'm gonna spray it, wipe it off with a rag, and we're good to install it. So let me go ahead and clean it.
Well, it's not very severe. So one of the things you can do is you can go to a paint store and buy a sealer. You put that in, and that might seal it, but it's not going to be forever.
What about this temperature all the way down, up, down?
That's a clear indication that it's a bad head gasket. Normally, when you're driving, there's something wrong. You have no coolant or fans not working or something. The temperature will go all the way up. It will stay up. But if it's going up and down, it's a head gasket problem.
I just want to let you know one more thing, and I'm done. After I put the coolant in, I bought from Chevron, it's not going up and down. It stays there and goes hot. Has not gone all the way up. It goes from middle to 3/4.
That's up.
Stays there.
Well, like I said,
After I put a coolant. Before.
the coolant is getting on.
Alright, so once the rotor is in, we put those 2 bolts in there. We're gonna put the bracket. Bam! Put the bracket back in. 2 bolts on the bottom and the top, 17 millimeter. Getting tight. I'll move to the next step. Alright, so now to push in the piston, if you have this tool, put them in there and twist it. And twisting it is going to compress the piston. Okay, now that we have the bracket in, we have the 2 bolts tying it down. This thing, it's held by this little plastic boot. So you're gonna slide it out. Same on the top one. Just pull it from the metal, get it out, clean it, and you're gonna put some grease on it. You're gonna put some grease on it so it has better travel. It can bounce, it can come in and out easier. So now they're out, I'm gonna clean it and put some grease on it. Once I put the grease, I will push the piston on the caliper, slide in the new brake pads, put the caliper back in, and tighten those 2 last bolts. But first, clean those, grease them, put it back in. Okay, so here they are. Put new grease on it, slide it back in. Boom, that's all it takes. So it can be working on cleaner grease and it can have more bounce. I'll show you how it bounces now. See that? Boom, way better. That apply for any car. So now let's go ahead, open the brake pads. Here comes the new hardware. Just remove those, make sure where it goes, and install the new one, and then you're gonna install the brake pads. Always make sure with the old ones. Compare it. Alright, so new hardware is in. This one here and this one here. Good to swap the new pads and good to go. Okay, so brakes are in. Only way I put them on the bottom and then push the top, slides right in. That's how it's gonna look. See, the metal in here is gonna be always on the back on any car with the rotors, because this one, when the brake pad is worn out, this one is the one is gonna squiggle, telling you that you need brakes. So now at this point, we're gonna grab the caliper. We're gonna put them in here. We're gonna push this one in, put the bolt there, push the other one in on the bottom, and it goes right in. So you're gonna push these ones in so it can fit right here. Boom. Same in the bottom, and you put the bolts. Once you've done that, put the bolts and get them tight. So there's the bolts in. This one here, they're loose. I'm gonna get them tight with the 14mm. So I have it somewhere around here, in here. I'm gonna put them on my impact so we can get it down quicker. Tight, tight. And right now I'm gonna use the ratchet, and then one more step so I can just make sure it's tight. This one is a beautiful Harbor Freight. You pull this one back, and it's gonna extend. Bam. So I'm gonna go ahead, tight, tight, bam. And your front brakes are done. No need to bleed it, no need to open the purge. So good to go. Install the wheel, get them tight, put them down, torque the wheel to like 80 pounds or 85 foot-pounds, and good to go. If you don't have anything to torque it, just do it by hand. So thanks for watching. This is the Honda CRV 2001. It will apply for any other car, front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, or as long as you have brake rotors. Thanks for watching.